Welcome to Lionheart Tarot, and this is a super random after midnight reading. Just talking to the universe, pulling on energy, shuffling the decks, getting a feel for what's going on in the soulmate cycle. This is what flew out as I was talking to the universe, and I'll get into it. But before I do, let me say it's a general reading. It may or may not resonate. If it does, that's amazing. If it doesn't, take what you need and leave the rest. It's for entertainment purposes only, okay? And technically, it's timeless. I'm just talking to the universe. I'm being water. I'm going with the flow. I'm letting the energy tell a story here, this tale of two cups, how the divine masculine thinks and feels about the divine feminine. Well, in the vintage tarot deck, out flew the Nine of Pentacles and the Hangman. Well, somebody free, liberated. To what? Open up from sitting on the sidelines in the Hangman tree. All right, I've got somebody, an opening up of emotion. There's a knowing here. At the bottom of the deck was the Nine of Wands, resistance, okay? What I got off this, they're tired. They're tired of being bottled up. They're free from something finally. That could be a toxic energy, but there's more layers to this devil than that. There's a soul contract here, and we'll get into it. They're tired. Look at him. Look at him. That's not a wall. They've tried to put up that emotional wall, that barrier. They can't take it anymore. The energy's too powerful, the chariot. The energy around them is moving them forward. This wall is coming down. What's crossing this? The struggle, the Five of Wands. It's temporary. They try to fight this a little bit, but they're tired. What's crossing it? The Queen of Swords. The truth you know you can't unfeel. The Queen of Swords cuts through this bullshit, all right? This is temporary. There's a lot of love here your person's been holding back, and they can't do it any longer. Out of this deck flew the devil. Oh, all the things that hold them back, the fears, the insecurities. Your person's been hurt by other people in the past. Something that used to represent long-term the Ten of Pentacles. We know that in the energy. But they also know you're the real deal. You're the Ten of Pentacles. You're everything they've always wanted. A dream come true. There's a tie that binds here in this devil energy. There really is. There's a soul contract the universe is calling in. Part of that is why they can't fight this anymore. They've got to be free. The power of this connection is too strong. They don't want you to get away. This was at the bottom, the Page of Wands. It's conversation. Because you are the Ten of Pentacles. You are the real deal. You're the Queen of Pentacles. You're stable. There's loving, there's compassion here. This Queen of Pentacles, she knows her self-worth. They have a lot of value and respect for you. They do. This is a stable, grounding energy. This is real. When they think of you, they think of something long-term that can last. And the feeling that you might be getting away, it's got them in the Two of Pentacles, back and forth in their mind. Oh, yes. Because this soulmate connection is far too strong. Far too strong in the Hierophant. All right? There could be third energies attached to this, but I'm not even going to go into that in this reading. This is strictly for you, Divine Feminine, how the Divine Masculine thinks and feels. I'll try to keep that third-party energy as far as long-term or a marriage. If that, I'll keep it at a distance for this reading. This is all about you. The Queen of Wands is crossing it. There's a lot of attraction. There's a lot of passion here. And there's a lot of knowing that somebody held back their emotions. They do. That's why all this energy is here. They've been fighting this, trying to put up the wall, but they're freeing themselves from it, okay? And what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this to clarify the reading, and I'll show you right here. I'm going to shuffle. I don't know what's going to be at the bottom of the deck. This is a super random reading. I do this because I believe in the soulmate cycle. I believe in true love. It is the greatest healer. It is the greatest teacher. It is the biggest part of our soul's journey. That's why we're here. It really is. All right, that's the pre-shuffle. Somebody's coming out of the Hangman tree. Somebody's tired of fighting this. All right? The power of this connection, it's far too strong. There's a tie that binds here. There really is. There's a lot of love. But your person comes from a place of Three of Swords. Heartache and pain. Hurt by others in the past. And unfortunately, in a lot of these connections, it spills over. It's a domino effect, right? But you're here to learn something from each other. You really are. You're here to heal each other. So remember that, Divine Feminine. These connections are getting closer and closer. This has been an up and down roller coaster. We're going to find out the why are we here. Once upon a time now, universe, in this Tale of Two Cups. Something wants to break. It's the Emperor. It's the Divine Masculine. It is. It's the moment of truth, okay? Somebody's tired of fighting. Somebody's tired of holding back. This Emperor knows he's got to get out of the chair. He's got to come toward his destiny. It's not going to come to him. If he wants to hit the home run, he's got to step up to the plate. He's got to swing the bat. It's the bottom of the ninth. It's the World Series, last game. It's all or nothing. Is this Emperor going to step up to the plate? I think he's tired of fighting destiny. It's like Babe Ruth. It's time to hit a home run to win the big game. But it's time you got to step up. And in this case, it's opening up emotionally. It's telling the Divine Feminine how they really feel. All right? The Emperor is why we're here. We're going to take this on the cut. The Knight of Cups. The Emperor's got to step up to the plate and offer love to hit a home run. The Knight of Cups is an offer of love. It's opening up emotionally. Stop fighting it. All right? The ego, the pride, the holding back. Again, your person's been hurt. We know this in the energy. And now we're going to look at the overall energy of this reading. It's going to be crossing that Emperor. There's a lot of layers to this. All right? The Tale of Two Cups, I've been following the soulmate cycle for, the last 6-7 months. And it's taken a lot for the Divine Masculine to open up and be vulnerable. Again, these readings are timeless. And whenever you find this is where you're at. There might be another reading that applies to you. You might, be on a different timeline. The cards are going crazy. So I'm just going to take them. I have no idea what's there. What's the overall energy of this reading? Crossing that Emperor. The Page of Swords, there's disappointment here. I think there's disappointment in someone's fear of opening up. They know they've held back from this connection. All right? What's behind it? The Three of Cups, opening up of emotion. It could be third party, but like I said, I'm not going to get into that. I'm going to get into the Divine Masculine, this lack of opening up, the holding back. This is the flow of emotion, the flow of water, a reunion. There is disappointment here. It's crossing the Emperor. There's a knowing. There really is. This is a powerful connection. You are their dream. Let me say that. You are their star. Their manifestation, this Emperor, the Divine Masculine. Everything they've always wanted. The Six of Cups energy, there's lifetimes, in this connection. That's how I feel in the energy. You've come together several lifetimes. These are old soul connections to learn from each other, to grow. That's why they're so strong. Now we're going to look at what's the tie that binds, what's the energy around this connection, how your person thinks and feels in their emotions, what's in their soul, shine a light through the window of their soul, universe. Then we've got the hidden gem from the universe, something of value we don't know, we don't see. It's red with the tie that binds the energy around your connection. And then we've got the dun 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 dun, future potential outcome, subject to free will. Your person can do whatever they want. It's a flip of the coin. I can't predict it. I'm only pulling on energy here. Nevertheless, it's read with how they think and feel in their emotions. Let's keep in mind, genders don't matter. She, he, roles can be reversed. This is energy we're pulling on. That's all it is. And I'm just being water going with the flow. So now let's look, what's the tie that binds? What's the energy around this connection? The Knight of Cups comes back, an offer of love. Yeah, there's lessons that have been learned here, I believe. Everything I said about the Emperor, holding back, it's now or never. It's the moment of truth. It's time to get off that throne. Okay? It's time to do something about this. How do they think and feel in their emotions? The devil. Well, we saw that devil. Remember? Yeah. There's a tie that binds here. There's a soul contract getting called in. Yes, there's fear, but there's just a strong attraction here. There's a pull that they know they can't get away from. They're tired of fighting this, all right? It's what I feel off this energy. It drives them to come in and offer love. It does. What's in their soul universe? Shine the light. What's in that window? The world, the energy around your person's changing. A cycle is ending and a new one is beginning. This is complete transformation. I'm telling you, this is also a card of the soul contract. It is. I think it's taken your person a little while to wake up to this connection. And now that it has, there's a strong pull to come toward you. They have to. You are their destiny. You are their manifestation. Their wish, their dream come true. You've come together lifetimes. I'm drawn to the lovers here. What's your hidden gem, universe? It's red with the Knight of Cups. The Ten of Pentacles. You're everything they've always wanted, the real deal. They know it. You're long term. The family, the home, everything you've ever wanted. They know they need to open up. What's the future potential? It's red with the Devil. The Five of Cups, a feeling of sadness and loss. This energy is one of the energies, along with the Three of Swords, that brings the soulmates together. It does. Like I said, it could be third party, but main energy for you, Divine Feminine, your person is extremely unhappy without you. Depressed, in fact. They are compelled to come toward this connection. I'm going to use the Light Seers to clarify. A cycle is ending and a new one's beginning. As their soul has woken up, the feeling of sadness and loss gets deeper and deeper and deeper. And the more pain they feel, the more sorrow, the more this connection grows. The more they can't stop thinking about it, it's an obsession. They do not want you slipping away. They're disappointed in the way this is played out. Judgment, randomly at the bottom of the deck, the universe herself, a second chance. It's where we're at in this Tale of Two Cups. Let's find out the Knight of Cups, the energy around your connection. This is the tie that binds, an offer of love. Let's find out, why is it here? The Chariot just showed itself. The energy around them. Remember that Chariot and the Nine of Wands? They cannot fight this feeling. They're driven. They're determined. The wall's coming down. Why is the Knight of Cups here? All right. Why is it here? The King of Pentacles. The energy is stabilizing right now. It's a very grounded energy, just like the Queen of Pentacles. There's a lot of value and respect here. There is. This is a once in a lifetime. The King of Pentacles is someone you'll never meet again, much like the Queen. This lets me know. Them showing themselves already. Your divine counterparts. I'm drawn to the Lovers, remember? There's something very powerful here at play. This is destiny playing itself out. Why is the Knight of Cups here? The Seven of Swords. Look at that. Secrets, lies. Someone's been deceiving. Holding back. Not opening up. Not offering that cup of love to this king. Why is it here? Why is the Seven of Swords here? A passionate new beginning. The Seven of Cups. The Five of Swords. And the Two of Swords. Somebody's been holding back how much they value and respect you. The feeling that you are the only one they've ever wanted, your dream come true. They've been lying about this. Lying about the passion that they feel. Lying about a new beginning. The fire within them. The draw that they have to you. Like a moth to flame. It's deeper. We see it here and we see it in the soul. And we know you're everything they've ever wanted in the Ten of Pentacles. That lying, that self-deception, that's the disappointment in their behavior. That's the feeling of sadness, the loss, because there is a fear that you're getting away. Come hell or high water, they're coming. There is a sense of urgency here. Why is the devil here? Tell me about this devil. I'm drawn to the Lovers. Getting goosebumps. Why is the devil here? Why is the devil here? I'm just randomly shuffling the deck. I don't know what's there. Why is the devil here? What's at the bottom? Three of Wands. Listen, when I talk about that pull, that push, they have to come towards you. They're drawn to you like a moth to flame. Okay? The energy pushes them. They're compelled to come towards you. And yet, there's a fear. There's a fear of opening up emotionally, and we know that. It's what's made them sad. It's part of the loss of this connection. It's the holding back. It's the secrets of the fire that they feel within. So there's layers to it. The energy all plays a part, like peeling back the onion. We got to keep digging to find out the truth. Why is the devil here? The Six of Swords. There's secrets. They need to fix this. There's a feeling of you getting away, that you're slipping through their fingertips, that creates the sadness and loss. There is a third energy here. I could give you the layers, and I'll do it quickly. I don't want to harp on it, but it's here. That somebody was in a toxic relationship they needed to get out of, that they kept secret, so to speak. Something that represented something long-term. Same thing, 3 cups down, the loss of something they had to leave behind, a cycle that needed to end, so a new one could begin, like the Ace of Wands. That is here. But there's a real fear that you're getting away, and they're drawn to you, like I said, like moth to flame. Come hell or high water, they're going to fix this. They want their happiness. Why is the Six of Swords here? The Hangman. We saw the Hangman with the Nine of Pentacles. That pull towards you and the fear of you getting away makes them come out of the Hangman. It makes them liberate themselves. Because we know there's a lot of disappointment in them not opening up emotionally. Three of Cups. Or the third party. The High Priestess. The suppression of emotion. This is letting the intuition flow. Moving forward. Somebody's coming to fix this. They're going to open up and tell you how they feel. But it's taken them a long time. And there is sadness and loss around it. Now let's look at the world and the soul. How about that, folks? Is the Emperor stepping up to the plate to hit the home run? Slowly but surely. But only because he has to, see? That's what's in this energy. The Emperor's, he's held back. There's secrets, there's lies, there's self-deception. That forces him to come out of the Hangman tree. The energy around them, but perhaps the energy that's changing is you, Divine Feminine. That sadness and loss, that feeling that maybe you're slipping away. There's layers, and I'm not quite sure because this is a general reading and it is timeless. Why is the world here? After all this shuffling, why is the world here? The Queen of Wands, yes. This makes a lot of sense. The Queen of Wands, she doesn't like to open up and be vulnerable. She guards a broken heart for all the reasons I've ever talked about. She's been controlled. She's been told she wasn't good enough. She or he roles can be reversed. It's a trait of the divine masculine. Why they hold back emotionally, they guard themselves. And in these energies, when these two souls met, this old Queen of Wands, who I like to call the Queen of Dreams, someone who, in fact, growing up, felt they always wanted love, much like a fairy tale, have their happy ending, their knight in shining armor, their sleeping beauty, however that applies, their Cinderella. But people took that, they took the love in this queen, and they took it for granted. So when these connections came together, they didn't believe that still existed, that kind of true love. And so they put up a wall because they thought it wasn't real. It's too good to be true. The shoe's going to drop. Well, now this energy in the soul is changing. They've been lying to themselves about the fire that they feel within. You see? That their soul is really on fire. It's what they need to open up emotionally about. The true passion and love that they feel for you. Why is the world here? Because of death, a rebirth, the end of something and the beginning of a new transformation of this soul energy. Your connection has helped transform your person, change them on a spiritual level. And I'm sure they have with you. Because this knowing in the hangman, how they feel about you, this perspective, all this love they hold for you, I feel it bleeding over into death, the colors, the green. It's the light. Why is death here? The Hermit. Transformation of the soul. Everything I just talked about. The world, the most powerful card, the end of a cycle, beginning of a new, resetting at a higher level. And here I have death, the end of a cycle, beginning of a new, a rebirth of the Hermit, the soul energy of this Queen of Wands. Everything I told you about. And there's heartache and pain behind her. You see what I mean? The Three of Swords. Along with the Five of Cups, the energy that brings soulmates together. Your person's transforming their pain into passion. And we know there's a lot of love here. There is for you. They've just been tucking it away for fear of that broken heart. Everything I talked about with the Queen of Wands. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? This is your message, universe. And again, I don't want to dig too deep in the third party, but it could be death of that and a rebirth in the soul for you. Nevertheless, you're the only one. There's a soul contract here. Let's not forget. There's a transformation of the soul, an awakening. Whoa, a big old stack. The Wheel of Fortune flipped out of the deck, and so did the Six of Pentacles. Things are changing. Someone's about to give to this connection. This is an equal give and take, balance. That's what the universe wants. That's what the soul wants. It's balance. It's all it knows. That's why it searches for the soulmate. And when it finds it, that's why the connection's so strong, like moth to flame, they can't get away. They don't want to. This person's tried, but they're fighting it. They've been lying to themselves about that fire within. What's crossing this Ten of Pentacles after all that shuffling? Back comes that Two of Pentacles. It's that feeling. I'm telling you, there's a feeling you might get away. That you might get away. It forces them to come out of the hangman. It's that pull, that moth to flame, and it puts them in this tower moment. Because you're everything they've ever wanted. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? The Nine of Pentacles. Free. Free to pursue. This is independence. Now, if I have to go in the third party energy, they're freeing themselves from something that was long term, something that represented security, a marriage. So now they're free from it. I gotta give you the layer, because it's here. The universe would be mad if I didn't. They could have very well been hiding all this from you. Now they're free to tell you. They couldn't tell you before. In the Two of Pentacles, they were back and forth. Could have been in this Hangman, what needed to transform. Part of this devil energy. There's layers. If it resonates, awesome. Or not, really. If it doesn't, take what you need and leave the rest. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here? The Two of Wands. They had to let something go. I'm sorry, folks. It's in the energy. It is. Somebody had to let something go. They had to find their independence, their freedom from something that was long-term, something that prevented them or had them at a crossroads. They were back and forth, but the wheels turned. And if it was holding themselves back emotionally, they've let that go. They've let that energy go. However that applies, they're free from it. But there's a lot of pentacles falling on this table. There's that Nine of Wands. Victory after a long battle. They can't fight this. They can't fight the wall. What's come between the two of you? Whatever they needed to let go of that prevented this, the way they feel about you, the long term, the house, family, the home, whatever it is, they've let go of it. They're freed themselves from it. And if it's fears and fear alone, then that's what it is. The fear of opening up. But that Nine of Pentacles came out with the Hangman in the very beginning. That means something. Tell me why the Five of Cups is here. Why is the Five of Cups here? I may never post this. I've been pulling on a lot of offline readings. I document them and follow the energy. There has been a strong energy of third parties, and maybe that's just the cycle of the soulmates coming together. You know, we talk about general readings. Well, vast majority of people are in some sort of relationship or in a marriage or something. I'd say a fair percentage, given the divorce rate. There's a lot of toxicity in marriages floating around. So, hey, if it applies, it applies. Why is the Five of Cups here? Back comes the devil. Hey, what can I say? That I got the devil here and I've got the devil here. Listen, if it's a soul contract, it's a soul contract. And there's nothing else I can say about it. That's the original energy I'm pulling on. Somebody's tired of fighting it. They can't. They can't fight this tie that binds. The lovers. This passion, this obsession. There's just this secret fire within them. Their souls transform because of you. What's on top? Why is the Five of Cups here? Disappointments and regrets. I need to know more. Why is the Four of Cups here? The Two of Cups. This is crazy energy. And behind this is the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords. It was crossing the Emperor. There's a feeling and sadness and loss of their behaviors. Everything that held them back. Everything in this Hangman. It's all here in the Devil. There's disappointment and regrets because of the Two of Cups. The soulmate connection. Going too slow. Not making a decision. Holding back. Regardless of anything, just holding back emotionally. There's the Seven of Wands. And this wants to show itself. It's the Lovers. And I've got the High Priestess. Letting their intuition flow. They know they've been guarded. The soulmate connection, the lovers, and it's crossed by the Eight of Swords. A feeling of being stuck, fear. They did suppress and they did guard their heart toward this connection out of fears. And that's part of this devil energy. They didn't trust this soulmate connection right away. That's what I feel in the energy. Because for every reason I said, being hurt in the past, all of that, what they thought love was, the Ten of Pentacles, they're free from that now because you've transformed their soul. They are a new person spiritually because of you. Now I'm going to pull from the wild unknown. The Seven of Wands. Your person does want to fight for this. Let's have 3 cards and a crossing card, please. Let's add this up. This is a crazy, powerful reading. It's kind of blowing my mind how powerful it is. I'm having a little bit of difficulty only because the connection is so strong. You know, I want to say, you know, on some easy level, oh, it's because of a third party. It's because of they were in a marriage. But I really don't feel that completely. I really do feel, yes, you could read it that way, but I really do feel this is just a powerful soul contract. I've got cards bringing the soulmates together. There's disappointments because they took too long. They knew the power of this connection. The devil was crossing this. The devil's here. And I talked about that. And the feeling that you're getting away. There's disappointments here. There really is. They're not happy. They know they held back out of their own fears, the own self-deception about what love really is or what it could be, because no one ever showed them the way they felt with you. And that's part of the transformation. That's why these connections are so powerful. All right, 3 cards and a bottom card, universe. Tell us whatever else we need to know. I've been shuffling and shuffling. I do 3 cards off top and a bottom card. And the bottom card is the crossing card. It's red, center, left, right. All right, universe. All right, all right. What's at the bottom? The 5 of Pentacles. A feeling of being left out in the cold. That Emperor's felt left out in the cold by his own self-deception and behaviors. It really has been. I think it's part of which, like I said, drives them to come in. It's all of this disappointment. It's all these regrets. And they don't want to live with that. They can't. The connection's too strong. What comes out? What's first? That Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands that was crossing in the soul. Well, we know there's transformation here. We do. What's out next? The Hierophant, the High Priest. A feeling of being left out in the cold from this soulmate connection. That they've done it to themselves. But because of heartache and pain, it's not their fault. It's just their journey. Remember that, folks, okay? What's out next? The King of Pentacles, you. It's all about you. This is communication when it falls here. It's everything they feel about you. They know that they've slowed this down. Look, there's like an apology, the Page of Cups. It's a heavy burden coming in and offering love for this person. You're their wish fulfilled. And there's the lovers. This is a powerful connection. It really is. And I'm going to pull a baseline here. Tell me about this Hierophant and the 5 of Pentacles as the affecting energy. The Hierophant and the 5, the feeling of being left out in the cold from this soulmate connection. That feeling, the disappointments, the regrets. 3 cards and a crossing card. Give us a little more here and we'll dive a little deeper. Let's find out. Why is the Hierophant crossed by the 5 of Pentacles? Something's getting left out in the cold. If it was a third party or something long term, it's done. It's all about you, the soulmate connection. I got to tell you that. The 7 of Pentacles just came out of the deck. The King of Wands. The King of Wands is crossing that. And maybe it gave us back the King of Wands because of the Queen of Wands, a similar energy. There's a lot of divine timing here. There is, and your person's put a lot of thought in this, but they've also spent a lot of time being in their own minds. They really have been overthinking. There have been a lot of fears here that have held your person back. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? A happy, stable new beginning. There is a lot of divine timing here. The Four of Wands is the road that leads to the Ten of Pentacles. Okay? Why is the Four of Wands here? Because of the Wheel of Fortune. Listen, there's just... Your person's had a spiritual transformation here. There is divine timing here. The Seven of Pentacles is read with the Wheel of Fortune. There's a lot of things in play here. This is a powerful connection, a destiny, a happy, stable new beginning. Judgment. Look at this. A second chance, the universe herself. This is their baseline. I mean, I've got somebody coming towards you. Somebody's made a real decision here. The Queen of Swords just flipped out of the deck. Somebody's made a decision here. They're not holding themselves back. They know the truth. They're not fighting this anymore. Just like the pre-shuffle had that Five of Wands. Look, the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Happiness. Okay? This is the daydream. Remember I talked about Prince Charming, Sleeping Beauty? All right? The affecting energy. All right? Your person wants to make this real. They want their Ace of Cups. The Queen is here to have it. All right? She cuts through the BS. Why is the Queen here? There's a lot of love. We already see that. The Six of Cups. This is a deep soulmate connection. This is a soul contract. And they know it. Lifetimes. You have deep roots together. Someone from your past coming to affect your future for your happiness and love. A passionate, brand new beginning. Your person's been tucking all this lying about this, keeping in the hangman. Coming towards you too slowly. And there's disappointments and regrets here. Why is the Six of Cups here? The feeling of sadness and loss. The very card at the end that we started with. Remember? The future potential? Well, here we go. Cutting it out. Making a decision for their happiness. The wheels turned. There is divine timing here for a happy, stable new beginning. They understand the power of this connection now. There's that moth to flame, I'm telling you, that devil energy, it's not just negative. It's part of this soul contract, the lovers. Tell me about the King of Pentacles. You are the soulmate. They're never going to find you again. You're the rainbow antlered buck, a unicorn in the middle of nowhere. Okay? Why are you here? This is communication. So this is a message for you, Divine Feminine. It is. Yep. Thank you, universe. What's crossing it? The Four of Swords. The intuition flowing, shutting down the brain, letting the intuition flow to tell you exactly how they feel. Okay? There's a balanced energy here. Why is the King of Pentacles here? You are the Ten of Pentacles. You're the Ten of Pentacles. They let go of whatever they thought was to come towards you. The real Ten of Pentacles, they're free to come towards you. They've made this decision. They've liberated whatever they needed to, the transformation in the soul, to be able to come towards you. This is powerful energy. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? The moon. All the emotions underneath the surface. Everything they had to let go of, everything in this hangman energy. We know there's disappointments and regrets. There's that feeling of sadness and loss, that heartache and pain. That they never opened up and told you exactly how they felt. I've got this soul connection, the Six of Cups, someone from your past to affect your future for a happy, stable new beginning. But it's all under the light of this moon. It's tied to that devil energy. It's part of this soul contract, this transformation, things beneath the surface that you just don't know. Three of Pentacles. That wanting to start something new on a solid foundation. Make this real. They've made a decision. They know the truth. They cannot unfeel it. They've put a lot of thought into this. There's divine timing here, and they know your worth. You're the real deal, the real Ten of Pentacles. And everything I said, the sadness and loss, the wheel has turned. Something's changed in your person. There's transformation here. Why is the moon here? Because now they're going to fight for this in the Seven of Wands. That's why. Their soul has woken up. I'm drawn to the flame. Like a moth to flame, they're coming. They know the power of this connection. There's a knowing here. The transformation of the soul. Thank you, universe. This is what I have. All right. I'm going to shuffle the deck, and we're going to end this Tale of Two Cups. It's how the divine masculine thinks and feels about the divine feminine and the current energies. A super random reading. I've got a transformation of the soul. I've got somebody who's let go of the fears, any pains that have hurt them. Okay? And I don't know how that resonates or what the layers truly are, but we know that they had to free themselves probably from the lies that they told themselves, that they weren't good enough, that they couldn't find true love, waiting for that shoe to drop. But there was a fire in their soul, in the belly, that they couldn't shake. They had to let go of all these beliefs, all these things they've told themselves that weren't true, that emperor energy. All right? Remember, they're disappointed in the way they've thought about or felt in this connection, how they've expressed. That's why we have the Hangman. It's taken time for their soul to transform, but it has. They feel the sadness and loss, the disappointments, the regrets of this not coming together. Because now they feel the connection. These emotions have all come to the surface. The soul's changed. And all this feeling drives them to fight for this, to fight for you. I stopped shuffling through all that talking. So let's just see. What would be the card on top? Judgment comes back. A second chance from the universe herself. And it's crossed by the Ace of Pentacles. A solid, brand new beginning. Well, I think that's what somebody wants, and they know it's taken a long time, and they also know that emperor, that holding back, they're part of the reason why. But at least they know, right? There's victory after a long battle. Was it? Knowing is half the battle? Oh, G.I. Joe. That's what I have, folks. I feel like I'm supposed to split this for some reason. I don't know why. It's the star. You're their destiny. This is destiny playing itself out. Judgment, the star. What did I say? Look. Forward-moving energy, the Eight of Wands, communication. You are this person's long-time wish, their manifestation, their dream come true. Everything I talked about from the very beginning. This transformation in the soul, this knowing. You're their Prince Charming, their Sleeping Beauty, their Cinderella, however you want to look at it. And here they are for a second chance, a knowing, and somebody wants to fight for their dream, fight for their wish. And that's you. All right, folks. I wish you all well in your journeys. I do. Good luck in life and good luck in love. Really. God bless. And until next time, this is Lionheart Tarot, A Tale of Two Cups.